It's time to look at the top 5 items which every DJ should have in his or her booth. If you don't have these items in your booth, you're missing out. Let's just get started. What's up? I'm Logdog DJ, formerly known as Will Logsdon. Welcome back to the Logdog DJ YouTube channel. To start off, I just want to make a quick shout out because it is Shout Out Friday. I sound stupid. I sound really stupid. So, today's shout out goes to Mark Rendon, who says, "Try out from McLean High School drumline. Flat drums are better than bass drums. JK, JK, JK. Thanks, Mark Rendon, for giving us that wonderful, beautiful comment, giving a shout out to not only Mark Rendon, but also to the McLean High School drumline. That is pretty cool. But anyway, so, with that out of the way, let's get started on the top 5 items which I just love to have in my booth. To start off, I'm gonna go from most important to least important, but that doesn't mean that any of these are really more important than any others, because you should have all of these things. I mean, it's only 5 items and they're all pretty cheap. So, let's get started on the first one. The first item that we're gonna review today is a laptop stand. Yes, as you can see, I have mine with my logo, and that's the first reason we can review this one, is because you can put branding on these guys. But the reason I put it in the 5th place is because you can DJ without a laptop stand. The reason why I still have this here, and the reason why you should definitely get something that does this, or like just at least puts the laptop a bit higher, such as just a box even, is because back problems. You don't want to be looking down, you don't want to be like hunched over, you want to be able to stand up straight and just look like flat eye view at your laptop. Like, I hear so many people, and I hear a lot of people who make music complaining about, oh, their back problems, oh, their neck problems. This is why, because they don't have something like this. When you're hunched over, trying to like squint in the dark room, looking at your laptop, trying to find songs on Serato, you're gonna pay the price. You're literally gonna pay the price. This thing cost me like about like 20 bucks to make. Yeah, that's right, I made it. It changes my life, because guess what? Not only does it hold my laptop for me, it also helps me display my brand, and it also has a platform right here. As you can see, I have this little box right here, this little cubby, and here I can put stuff in here. I can put like I don't know, like SD cards, USB drives, power cables, other stuff, and because it's facing this way, you don't see any of that. All you see is the logo. But not only that, but you also see how there's this flat surface. That doesn't seem like a lot, but it is. Guess what I do? I love taking sticky notes and just writing down little notes. Maybe these are requests, maybe these are just things that I should remember to do later on in the gig. I can stick them all right here. But the best thing is that even though I have all this stuff back here, like all the sticky notes, all these cables, the only thing that you, the audience, sees is the beautiful brand logo. This is why I love it, because it's one thing, it's one object, it's one thing. It doesn't look like it does much, but it does so many things. I can put sticky notes on here, I can put little cables, paper clips, I can put my brand name on the front, and guess what? It does what it's supposed to, and it's beautiful. And guess what? Not only that, but it does another thing. That's right, it holds my cables. Right here, I have these holes, and I still need to drill another one right here, but I have 3 holes right here. And basically what I can do is I can get little bits, like this auxiliary cable bit, and I can literally just insert it in there, and it's there. If I ever need it, I can literally go and get it. It does so many things, even though it's one object, and it's great. Let's get on to the next item. The next object which I have today with me is my laptop case, and the thing that we're gonna review about this one is cases. That's right, cases are so important because if you're gonna be a mobile DJ, guess what? You're gonna move around. You're not only gonna be at your house, so you gotta invest in cases, transportation. I have, and I don't even book that many gigs where I have to go to many places, but I still have them. You don't want to be caught by that promoter calling you and saying, hey, can you come DJ at our club? And all you can say is, yeah, I have a lot of equipment, but I don't feel safe transporting it because I don't have cases. It's not worth it. Invest in good quality cases, and they're not that expensive. This one probably cost me about 15 bucks. Pretty cheap, yet it does the job. This one is from TomTalk, and you can find these on Amazon. They're really affordable, they're really cheap, and they're great because guess what? In the inside, I have these bubbles right here, and they absorb all that impact. And then I have this other nice soft foam shield to protect those hard edges of my MacBook Air. And guess what? It does the job well. My MacBook still looks just like new. It really does, and this is the reason why. So don't ever let yourself get caught saying no to a gig because you can't transport your gear. It's not worth it. Get cases. They don't need to be these big bulky flight cases which you see Martin Garrix using. All they need to be is just good quality, affordable cases that absorb those minor impacts while you're on the road. It's really not that difficult. It's really simple, and it's easy, and it makes it so much easier to move around. The next items that we're going to review are our third. And even though it's one thing, I've actually combined these into two because of just how much they have to do with each other, you know. Food and drink. You're gonna be working hard, and that means you're gonna get hungry and you're gonna get thirsty. It really doesn't seem like that important just because you're not, physically exercising, you're running or anything. But still, it doesn't make it any less important. You're gonna be working and you're gonna get thirsty. So always have some water. And always have some food. These two guys, simple water and Cheez-Its. This is the white cheddar. These two guys, they're really all you need. You don't need a giant meat dish when you're at a gig, but you always want a little snack to eat, and you always want water. Water is most important. Food, if you forget it, okay, you can go to the bar, you can go to the kitchen if you're at somebody's house and ask if you can get some food, but water. Oh my god, water is so important. Let's get on to the next item. Our second item on the list is this light. I can't tell you how much this guy's changed my life. A lot of DJs out there say, oh, I don't need another lamp because, my DJ controller, it already lights up. I already have lights. My computer's like a big bright screen. I don't need it. Guess what? Not only do you have the laptop and controller, but you also have the entire booth. Chances are, if you're like me, you like to have space on your booth so you can, store other items such as your food and drink, Look how bright this thing is. We've also inserted an LED, very bright. You want to make sure it's LED, energy efficient, very bright, save the environment. Look at that. That literally lights it up. It's literally like a spotlight. Ooh, God. Ooh. And I'm not faking that right now. This thing is very bright. And guess what? When you can see everything, it makes it so much better. Oh my gosh. Yes, it's possible to DJ without a light, but once you get a light like this, it's unreal when you realize how much you really have been missing. If you don't get one of these, you're really killing yourself. You're really killing yourself because this helps take off so much pain away from it. Oh my gosh. This guy's changed my life. Let's go on to the next item. Last, but definitely farthest from the least, we have Power! I just turned on this power bank. How cool am I? Anyway, so as you can see, I have a lot of cables in here and whatever. So I have just this simple power bank for my iPhone and a MacBook charger for my MacBook Air, right? And these two guys are what I bring to every gig. When you're DJing, you're literally gonna be pushing your MacBook to the limits. There's a reason that Serato has a computer power light on the software. That's because it shows you how much computer power is being used. When you're pushing it to the limits, that's gonna drain the battery a lot quicker than you think. So don't ever risk ending a gig early or unexpectedly because you simply didn't have enough power. It's just not worth it. Get a charger. They take up barely any space, and if you have a computer, you have a charger. You have a charger. There's a reason the charger comes with the computer, so you can charge it. And then the power bank option is very useful. It's not as needed, but I always carry mine because this guy includes so much power. It's like full iPhone chargers. And guess what? Like when you want to live stream your gigs or you want to go on Instagram, at least for me, because I use Instagram, hashtag follow LogDogDJ on Instagram. You don't want to let your phone run out of battery because, you might have to call people to, bring back the truck or something, to bring back all the gear. You might have to go on Instagram to talk to people. Phones are useful. Phones are useful. There's a reason I have one. There's a reason you have one. And the reason you're probably watching this video on your phone. So just take that, put it in your gear bag, and never risk running out of battery on your phone or MacBook ever again. It's really not worth the risk. Just isn't. And with that being said, thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel, like this video, please comment more ideas that you would like to see. And also, Instagram. Please follow me on Instagram. It's really easy. Just type in LogDogDJ and boom, you'll see the logo there. You really can't miss it.